Hey guys, I am not doing a formal um, vlog today. What I'm doing is I'm here to talk about what I talked about what I wrote about on Facebook, just to reiterate, because when you're making a post, you can only say so much. But I'm at work, and actually, yesterday, um, the White House they did something to freeze like federal funds. And I had just wrote that, you know, first of all, we knew this was going to happen. Well, a lot of us knew the craziness was going to take place. And we just got to be ready. We don't need to panic. We don't need to um, get all up in arms, even though, like I mentioned on my Facebook, by the way, this is Almost Perfect Family. Like and subscribe. And my name is Lori. So if you ever want to follow me on Facebook, my name is Lori Struther. I'll put how you spell my name, um, and then you can follow me. But yeah. So he put in place that, and it is going to affect more than just people worried about Medicaid, SNAP. Like, yeah, I'm worried about that, but it's more than that. It's people's jobs. I work for a nonprofit. I also have a daughter in college who we are depending on some federal funds to help us pay for her college. All of that would be affected, negatively affected. So when people aren't like concerned, bruh, this, whoever you are, it's going to affect you. And what I don't get is all these pro life people who aren't most of the nonprofit jobs here to support families, here to support people who are struggling. And so now you're going to take away the programs that benefit these families. And like I said, I'm not talking about Medicaid, I'm not talking about SNAP, because that's a whole nother thing that people want to debate about is, we shouldn't have all this and that for the people. I'm talking about mental health, a lot of them nonprofit. Um, where I work with moms who have new babies. And I only see families who have new babies. So it's not that it's only a mom in the family, it is mom and dad in the family, maybe it's even some extended family, but they're struggling. Postpartum depression is real. Um, just having a baby unexpected is real. And if you're pro life, the option of abortion is not happening. Adoption, there's so many people in foster care, so many kids waiting to be adopted right now. It ain't really it's not better. It's not a better life for the child. So, adoption agencies, federally funded. So, and I don't want to come out here and y'all do all this political mess with me, talk about political stuff, because I am not a political strategist. I am not the best with history. I do know a little bit. That would be my husband's field. So yeah, he can school you. He could debate you on whatever you want to talk about politically. But yeah, it's just crazy right now. And I was just sharing on my Facebook post that basically I'm gonna try not to edit this. I want it to be as genuine as possible. Like I said, I'm at work right now. Um, so I'm not gonna be looking at the cameras the whole time. But I said everything you need to know is in Project 2025, all the steps. I mentioned how um, chaos will occur and what our job is right now. Like, we got a little spigot, like, ooh, this could actually happen. Like, he just like pressed the button and you're like, oh, what? So, what are you going to do? It's not for certain not going to happen. People talking about, oh, it was a mistake. It was this, that, and other. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was to see what would happen when it happens, how people are going to act. Part of Project 2025 is to have the military come into the communities and police the communities. Sounds like this movie that I saw called A Handmaid's Tale. If you don't want to read Project 2025, then see The Handmaid's Tale. It will give you a whole bunch of information. You think it's a movie? Yeah, it is a movie. Some of it you think, that couldn't happen. Psh, please. It's happening. But I'm not going to sit up here even act like I read all of Project 2025. That book is long. That little whatever it is long. But what I do is I read bits and pieces of it. Kind of like the Bible. I have not read the whole Bible. But when someone mentions it, go to chapter such and such and such a thing. I'll go to chapter such and such a thing and I'll read it. Same thing like this 2025 agenda. So, um, yeah, just read it. Um, there's so many things that I see that could take place. What I am surprised is like it's really quick, and I don't know if Project 2025 said how the timeline, but I think it's like move fast. Oh, and people think that this whole third term presidency it can't be a thing. It's somebody out here who put it out there that they want it to be done. It's like up for grabs. Let me hold on. Let me see who it is. Um okay. So it says GOP bill proposes amendment that would allow presidents to serve a third time. So yeah. Who was the person who did it though? Who was the one who that a Republican House member introduced, and this is coming from CNBC. Like, we can trust it. And there's this other guy too on Instagram. He's on TikTok. Let me think. His name is Aaron. I'm gonna leave links of places that I get my information from, and it's all legit. It's not like straight up made up. I listen to Urban View. If you have Sirius XM, they have a lot of information. And do I believe everything everybody says? No, but I pick and choose what makes sense, and some things don't make sense. But pick and choose what what's happening, and how I do that is it's not just a pick and choose. Like, I want to believe this, I don't want to believe that. It's like if it's saying similar or the actual same thing in on several different sources, then it's pretty much the truth. Um, am I believing everything that one person says? Like, as much as I like Obama, I'm not his I'm not tied to him. Even Michelle, as much as I love Michelle, I'm not tied to everything she says. They are not my gods. But there's people that you trust, and then there's people that you're like, let me use my third eye. Let me use my mind to figure out what they're really talking about. So, if you happen to go to Urban View, there will be times when you agree with Karen Hunter or Clay Kane or whoever. Then there will be times that you won't, but that doesn't mean they're all trash. It's just you have to know how to be smart and how to think for yourself and research. So yeah, Representative Andy Ogles of Tennessee introduced the measure days after Trump was sworn into for a second non-consecutive term in the White House. So yeah, so it's trying to say that because he didn't do 2 terms straight up, that he should get his 2 terms down. 2025 project. It's all in there, girl. Dude, it's all in there, auntie, grandma, whoever is listening. And something else that I was mentioning in my Facebook post is time to get connected to God, like spiritually. Like I'm talking to black people right now. Like we have a spirit within us that is our brains, our hearts, our just inner being. It's all about love and compassion. People will go back and say, well, Africans had slaves different, different than what went on here. Totally different. They did not try and strip you out of who you really are, who you are. They didn't think we were human. They didn't think we were human. But our people, we made it to where we are now. We are still living, we are strong, and we are more in numbers now than we were then. And that's part of the problem with the white folks. And if you're not one of them white folks, don't get mad. I ain't talking about you. But if you do get mad, maybe you are one of them people. Look into yourself. But yeah, I'm just gonna get back to work. Stay ready. You know, I'm all about prayer. I'm all about connecting with your spirituality. I'm all about planning. I have a plan. Is it bit by bit, always together? So my husband was talking about okay, all of the people we have in our family. Like, okay, we got to do this. We know this person knows how to do this. One of my daughters good with money. I'm good with organizing. Got the doctor. Well, she ain't no doctor, but she medical. Like we go to her every time. Some type of ailment. Like what should we do? And then he was like, we got law enforcement, kind of, sort of. And if you're in my family, you know what I'm talking about. And then we have our church family. In our church family, it's predominantly black, and they have history to share. History will help you in times like this. Don't let them fool you. That's why they're taking it out of schools. Um, and a lot of business owners, a lot of smart people, a lot of people who will just uplift you. You need those people too. You need people who gonna be there when you do go crazy. Because I know chaos. I'm saying don't do all of that. Don't be fearful. Don't dwell in those moments. It's going to happen. But we just gotta right now lean on each other. Like really, I feel like I'm talking, like other people, but we just gotta we just gotta get it together. We really do. I'm also getting used to talking into the camera. This song, I like the way this song. But let me go to work. People are, and it's probably my church playing. yeah, like I said, I'm trying not to edit this too much because I want it to be, once I get off here, I'm gonna have a whole lot more that I wish I would have said. I do not want this vlog to become political, but this is just a real moment for me, and I had to get it out of my mind. And honestly, I'm still planning my trips. So, going to Mardi Gras, still doing that. Still planning on going into Chicago like in July. And um, 2026, we have a cruise plan. So, hang with me. I'm not giving up on what I got planned. I don't want you to either, but just be mindful when stuff start happening. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I already done told my child in college. If I got my job, then you going to school. Things don't really change if they take the school money. Like it's just real crazy. But I got plans. If something happened with you, but also have a plan if that plan don't work out. Keep moving with a plan. That's all I gotta say. But that's it for now. Let me go do what I'm paid to do, and I will get back to y'all a little later tomorrow. Thursdays, 8 o'clock. I am going to start working on my daughter's Mardi Gras pants. I didn't tell y'all before where I was going, but I don't feel like not saying it anymore. So we're going to Mardi Gras. I'm making some Mardi Gras pants, and you'll see what that looks like. And I hope you guys like and subscribe. Tune in with me another day, and peace. So I also want to show you guys my Dena shirt, properly backwards. I don't know how I can make that turn around. I could probably do a Snapchat picture. But some of y'all may know I am from Altadena. Altadena is the place in California who that recently got burnt down. The man in the White House went to California, but he did not go to MySpace. He did not go to Altadena, but he got problems. It's okay. But Dena is representing. They getting themselves together. And my mom's house was totally demolished, totally burnt up. She is fine, no, thank the Lord. I have brothers who live in LA who weren't affected. Um, and so she's there with them. Eventually she'll be back out here living her life. My brother, that was also staying at mom's house, he's fine. He working. I don't want to say that everything is all peachy keen. Is that the word? Peachy keen, whatever. But everyone's alive, and everyone got some stuff that they really wanted, and they're getting a lot of help out there. I never want to be like, ain't nothing to worry about. There's stuff to worry about, but things could be a whole lot worse. But yes, so this shirt is by Sneed. I will put his link in the description, and he also has another shirt that is going around. It has a logo in Dena Strong, and I might get that one too. But I like this one because it has all of the places that I love. It has my high school on there, Blair. It has my middle school, Elliott. It even had my college guys. In my college, I thought he was like, ain't nobody thinking about Pacific Oaks. But yep, it has Pacific Oats on here. And Pacific Oats, when I went there, didn't have no merch. So this is my merch from my undergrad. Yup. So I'll put the link down there. I'm hoping y'all go and support black owned business. I'm all about black owned businesses, y'all. I went to Target. I don't really have no need. I'm proud of myself because I ain't even been to Walmart like that. but but yeah, I did go to Costco. Got stocked up on some stuff and Aldi. Do Aldi and Lidl. So that that is how I'm contributing. I'm trying to support my people as much as possible. And I'm just yeah. Again, bye. I'm done. Hopefully I don't pop back on here again with something else for y'all. But peace. Love y'all. Bye.